I'm speaking to Charles R. Cross today, founding editor of Backstreets Magazine and author of a book on Bruce Springsteen and several others of note. Charlie, this situation with Ticketmaster and the pricing of the Springsteen tickets for Tour 2023 is really out of control. There's been no statement from the artist. The tickets are going as high as nearly $5,000 per ticket. And yet there's something that could be done. What do you see as a potential possible solution to what is basically a financial nightmare for the ticket buyer and a potential PR disaster for the artist Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a disaster of unprecedented proportions. There's never been a ticket sale that went as badly as this did, in part because many of the tickets are more than $5,000. And it made the normal fan not be able to access tickets to this artist who talks about the working man's plight and preaches about income inequality. So with many tickets at over $5,000 for one ticket, try bringing your family of 4 or bring your kid to see Bruce Springsteen. It's going to drop you as much as a year of college. This just doesn't make sense. There are some solutions. As recently as last month, when one of the ticket sales in Europe didn't go well, it was canceled and it went on, not for this reason, but for other reasons. And tickets can be canceled all the time. In the pandemic, I had 10 shows I owned tickets to that were canceled. I got my money back and then they either rescheduled or something. But on this, the same date can exist. The tickets that have been sold can be completely canceled, all refunds, and tickets be put on sale again with set prices for each part of the arena. If those tickets are bought and resold by scalpers, there's nothing Bruce Springsteen can do about that, but it makes it possible that fans will be able to buy tickets. And maybe Bruce makes the ticket a reasonable price. Maybe he makes every ticket $200, or maybe he makes every ticket $250 and it's $200 and $50 go to voting rights or an income inequity organization or something else to try to correct this disaster that has happened so far, that has hurt his image and has made that relationship he's had with fans fall apart. And it's a betrayal of everything he talked about and what he meant in his lyrics and what he said on stage and off stage. This has to change.
So the boss, as we know him, could make the call, and it would be a win for him and certainly a win for the fans that have put a lot of stock in the talk that he has walked for many years.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a big demand to see Bruce Springsteen, but that demand's been fractured by this relationship here and these prices. I don't want to go if it's $5,000. I don't want to sit next to somebody, even if I get in free. I don't want to sit next to somebody who paid $5,000 for one ticket. I think that's wrong. I think that's against everything that, to me, Bruce Springsteen's music represents to me. And something needs to change. Bruce is wealthy enough, he could make all the tickets free and he could make the entire amount of money people donate to causes that matter for him. That could help change the world. What this does is does the opposite. It changes the industry to an industry of haves and that are in the arena and the have-nots who can't go see the music. That is against everything that I believe about rock and roll and I believe about what Bruce Springsteen has represented.
Yeah, well, it's a real disappointment in an unprecedented year in our lifetimes anyway, in American history, when someone that we've considered to be a rock and roll hero could have made a difference. To this point, he has chosen not to. Thanks for weighing in. Any final message that you want to get across to our fellow fans or to Bruce?
Yeah, Bruce often would say, nobody wins unless everybody wins. And this is an absolute contradiction to that. Bruce is good friends with Obama. You know, could you imagine Barack Obama doing a lecture tour and having this happen? There are reasons that are more important than money in this world. That does not rule our culture. Unfortunately, this is an example of how money and capitalism is destroying the culture of America. And it just has to change. This is just unacceptable.
Thank you, Charlie. We'll either see you in 2023 at the show or not.
See me at the Obama lecture. When, yeah.
Thanks a lot.